What's good, everybody? This is Miss Composition, the MC that writes fiction, and we're back at it with another review and live act reaction to Black Clover, chapter 327. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, subscribe with notification bells on. We are on a mission to 1,000 subscribers, so you can definitely help out. It helps with the algorithm. So we're gonna go through this live. It's Monday. I was waiting till I got a chance to actually react to it for the official translations, and man, it's after looking through the spoilers and the fan translations and everything leading up to now, I'm just all like, okay, like how is this, how are they gonna stop LUCIFERO? Like how are they gonna do it? But let's go ahead and get into it. So chapter 327, anti-magic. So man, it just starts, you see both freaking Noct and Yami just jacked up. Now, one of the things, and I'll get to this later when I see it. All right, what is this? Well, he still has no magic, so died. He goes to freaking punch Asta, and freaking Asta takes that punch. He just eats it. He's just like, that tastes delicious. Freaking Asta's like, it's a weird feeling. Before, the things we felt overlap. Now it's as if they're truly merged, and so it's not really about specific grudges now. All I know is that I have to take you down. So they're not talking as we, he's talking as I, and he grabs freaking LUCIFERO's hand, and then we get this panel where Lasita's just all like, live, all right, like after she had, like when she was closing Libe. And then Asta and his form, let's talk about this form actually, you know, because it is part Devil Union, part him, because that's the one thing that I noticed. I was just all like, it's like he's in his uniform, but it's like he's in union as well, you know, which is dope. Not that it's gonna be any, like, not that I have an issue with that. I'm just noticing that at this being his perfected union, possibly, it's interesting. Now, of course, there's no way this is him at full power. So just think about the fact that he just grabbed LUCIFERO's hand, and Asta's like, I'm going to beat you and live. And then it's like he's completely shut. He completely shuts off the magic of whatever he touches. Don't be ridiculous. And he freaking goes to punch, all while he still has Yami and Noct just sitting up there, shish kebab, Vlad the Impaler, Lucifer the Impaler. Like, yo, Asta just straight up took that joint. He was like, you're the one who's been ridiculous all this time. And we see his eyes, and then he goes and chops Noct and Yami away from LUCIFERO. He chops his arms off and part of his horns. Now, the interesting thing is that he chopped them with the arms still in them. So I'm thinking Gray can just change the whatchamacallit into, you know, skin, and then they shouldn't die, basically. That's what I'm thinking, you know, like, we'll see, but that's a possibility. You've seen it done before, you know. So LUCIFERO notices this, and as Noct's fallen, he's just like, is this a true devil union? And then Yami thinks back to, you know, him at the entrance exam. He's all like, I knew you were interesting, kid. Go get him, Asta. 5 seconds left until Devil Union comes undone. And then, yo, you just see freaking Asta's, yo, you just see Asta's freaking foot. I didn't see this before. You see Asta's foot at his Lucifero's face. And Lucifero is just sitting up there like, this is what you do, you done fucked up. Like, that's what that face is. Like, and he kicks the living daylight out of freaking Lucifero, and it says to be continued. Oh my goodness. So this is interesting. So do I think Nak and Yami are gonna die? I don't think in this particular type of way. Like I said, with Gray's magic, I'm pretty sure she can literally transform Lucifero's arm into their regular flesh and it'll be all good. The fact that she was able to heal Yami to the point of him, getting up and everything like that, that lets me know that, and it's not like a gaping hole through them because the arm is still intact. So I think that that is hopeful. With 5 seconds left, what is going to, how, like, he would be having to go with killing intent, and he would have to defeat Lucifer in 5 seconds. But it's just all like, what happens with Lucifero dying so early? Now, if we look at it like a Magicula situation, I don't think Magicula is completely defeated. With Xenon being, supposedly, dead, his devil heart chopped in half and everything like that. I don't think Beelzebub is gone. So I think even with Lucifero's perceived defeat, he'll be back. But we still can't forget what Adramelech's whole thing is. If Adramelech ends up being like the actual bad person, that would be a trip. And I think that according to devil lore, that is a possibility. And if so, then Adramelech's might be pretty powerful. So there might be an issue. A couple of things that come to mind with this chapter is amazing. It's short, but it's amazing. The everything that was drawn was just super dope. I think my favorite so far, as my favorite panel, has to be, other than the whole kick in the face joy, like not that full-fledged, but the stop right there, like that one is probably my favorite panel, other than him just straight up eating those punches from Lucifero while he still got Yacht and Nami Shuskabop in the air. Like that joint, those are my two favorite battles. But what is y'all thoughts, man? What do you think is about? There's still so much that's lingering around, and I feel like though there might be triumph, there's still some pretty sinister stuff on the horizon. The Sagrada siblings, all 4 of them, what's up with the cocoons? What's going on with Julius? There's still a lot going on. What's the status of the captains? Like, are they all still knocked the F out? Yeah, is anyone on the way as far as to get things healed? Is Charmy already dishing out stuff? Like, what is about to go down? Now, something else that kind of popped into my head just right now, actually. With the elves, and several of the team members turning on each other because they're reincarnated elves, what if we get something like that this arc, or maybe even next arc. Like, what if we get people becoming devil hosts or devils, demons themselves? That's a possibility. But anyways, guys, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, leave your comments, your thoughts. What do y'all think is about to go down? And make sure to check the description for all the goodies. You know, my album, Earthship, my I'm gonna start calling it graphic novel, the most random manga ever. And my first work of fiction, Ideas of Illusion, all link in the description. Mr. Composition.
Being ready for the return to fall. Maybe I should be asleep, but these full moon vibes got me in the deep. Emotional roller coaster strapped in my seat, ready for a trip to find what I seek. Passing through the galaxy into my office, translating thoughts into deep science. Got the sun in my pocket, build your resilience. So when the next winter cycle comes, I prepare with no losses. The work of the solo, it's a boss. At the heart of my winter, there's an invincible summer.